view here. An interesting one, I thought. That's what I thought I'll share it here for you all. So, roommates, and the genre is black comedy. It's, of course, in English, it's got a 2.5 rating, but still it looks interesting. Platform is Netflix, as I said. Director's Chandler Levac, and it's in English, of course. So with roommates, you see that director Chandler Levac experiments with familiar settings in a familiar genre. It will give us a very entertaining coming of age comedy. This leans on relatability more than reinvention. So here you see the story is about a very shy and lonely Devon Weeks who seeks to make her life in college less isolating than what was her years in school. So when she meets this well-meaning and this free-spirited Celeste Durand, which is Chloe East, who's acting in that, Sari Sandler is doing the role of Devon Beats. We see that her college orientation, they become friends, then they become roommates. This is college roommates, and then this sets Devon on a path that begins to reshape her life. So you see that the challenge is working within one of the most overused settings also, and the genres. It's there in the card, I think. I have one other key which I keep out for Bible. You have? On my mobile I have another one, but I keep out for Bible. One is in the car, we can take it. Did you get it out? Oh, yeah. He took it? So you see, so when at this college orientation, what happens is they become friends and then they become roommates. So this sets Devon on a path that begins to reshape her life. So here the challenge is working within one of the most overused settings and genres, but it manages to craft a story which doesn't have too much of airs, even if some parts don't quite land. The problem with a familiar setting and genre is that it can be very limiting, but the good thing about it is that it can also be relatable. So you see that this Devon, as you say, he's an introvert. So in the path of becoming an introvert, she makes some mistakes. She doubts her friends, she reads social cues incorrectly, and even sets fires during confrontations. So you see what happens is this Jimmy Fowley, then the Sarah Jane O'Sullivan's writing frames those confrontations in a way that you are able to attribute to the actions of these college going teenagers who don't know better. So while that can seem like a plot line which has been dug up after being used endlessly in a lot of stories, you see here that Foley and O'Sullivan bring it into the modern day. So, roommates is framed as what is a retelling of Devon and